Hi, my name is Ashley Gagnon, and I was in Group 3. Two of the studies that I looked at were guided ordering clinician interactions with complex order sets and secondary use of routinely collected patient data in a clinical trial and evaluation of the effects on patient recruitment and data acquisition. Both of these studies were observational studies. The guided ordering was an analytical study, and the method was cross-sectional. So it was observational because the researchers were studying the accuracy of clinician responses to questions that were embedded within the EMR system. The type of study was analytical because the physician responses to admitting and discharge algorithm questions related to disease were the objects that were being studied, and the actual measurement was the prevalence of disease upon admission and the healthcare provider's response to its presence. So the method used in the study was cross-sectional due to the prevalence of admission answers with likelihood of disease. Cross-sectional studies are utilized when someone is trying to identify what is happening in a particular group of individuals at a particular time. So for this research, they grouped everyone based off of a combination of yes/no responses within the questions. And then once those patients were placed into groups, they established patterns, and proportions were identified in order to establish noncompliance and errors within the EMR system and to establish compliance with the healthcare providers. For secondary use of routinely collected patient data in a clinical trial, as mentioned, this is also an observational study. However, it was a descriptive study. So it was observational because it was analyzing the amount of time that is put into a clinical trial and attempting to streamline the process to make the most out of the least time. So this freed up the healthcare providers and allowed them to deliver more patient care instead of on data acquisition and recruitment. So the research was descriptive because the data that was used is data that's already routinely obtained by healthcare facilities and providers. It was not analytical because there was not a direct hypothesis that was being tested, and instead it was just simply analyzing the timeliness and effectiveness of using a computer system to acquire and pre-populate the data instead of manually submitting all of this information. Overall, my subgroup agreed with both of these, and it was a pretty obvious decision, and there wasn't really too many difficulties. So, yay.